This tutorial provides an overview of types of consideration and the rules which govern consideration. A contract will only be enforceable if the contracting parties have capacity to give consideration to one another. In effect, each party must give or do something for the other, for example, the supply of goods or services, in exchange for payment. Types of consideration. Executory consideration is an exchange of promises to perform some act in future. For example, a promise to supply goods by one party and a promise to pay upon receipt by the other. The seller will be in breach of contract if he fails to deliver the goods, whilst the buyer will be in breach of contract if he fails to pay. It is important to note that the consideration given by either party is the promise to do something. It is not the goods or money. By contrast, executed consideration occurs where performance of some act constitutes consideration, as opposed to an exchange of promises. In such circumstances, the consideration is not given until the relevant act is performed, and therefore the parties cannot be bound until that time. Executed consideration is commonly provided in unilateral contracts, such as those discussed in Tutorial 1, Offer and Acceptance. An example being an offer to pay a reward. In exchange for the offeror's promise to pay the reward, the offeree does not give consideration until such time as he performs the act required to meet the terms on which the reward was offered. It is only at that time a contract is formed.